What is up, my dudes? In this video, I'm going to be covering the OffBeat Garage line of shift knob setups we got going on. Basically, what that shift knob setup is comprised of is an adapter that adapts your shifter to take on a mountain bike grip, and specifically what we're using is ODI Vans grip. Okay, so this is how it works, right? So you have either a 9-inch version of the adapter or the flush mount version of the adapter. So the 9-inch version, the grip is going to sit just right on top over here. So I have an assembled grip setup. Okay, and just like that, that's where it's going to sit. You can tighten the 2 bolts over here that hold the clamp on place, and that is basically your shift knob now that goes on top of your shifter. The flush mount version mounts flush inside the grip. That way you see none of the adapter, and this sits perfectly flush on your shifter. So you can start off with the 2 choices, whether you want the 9-inch version or the flush mount version. Flush mount version, of course, only comes in black because none of it is seen anyways once you slide the grip on top. And then for the 9-inch version, there's 3 different finishes available. So there is the black, the neochrome, and then the silver. And all 4 of these adapters are available in either an M10 by 1.25 thread pitch or an M12 by 1.25 thread pitch. To figure out which thread pitch your shifter uses, it's just going to take a quick Google search. So once you figure that out, you can figure out which thread pitch you want to order. Once you figure out what adapter you want to base your shift knob setup off of, you can move on to picking out the colors for the grip. So there's 4 different colors available for the grip. There is a black, a red, a gum color, this is basically like the bottom of a Vans shoe, if you've ever seen the bottom of a Vans shoe, and then white. And once you have your grip color picked, you can move on to picking the color of your 2 clamps. So there is a top clamp over here as well as a bottom clamp. And the top and bottom clamps can be different colors. So I've seen a lot of guys actually order like a red, white, and blue setup. So they'll do a red top clamp, a white grip, and then a blue bottom. That one actually turns out really sick. Anyways, there's 9 different colors for the clamps. So there is green, blue, orange, red, gray, white, black, gold, and then purple. All of which, except the white one, are laser etched and say OffBeat on them. Okay, that covers the clamps. And now to finish it off, there's going to be a top cap over here. These top caps all come with the signature OffBeat smiley face over here. So once you've picked all your options out, everything will get assembled. So this right here is a setup that a customer ordered. So they ordered the flush mount grip setup in M10 by 1.25. So we have the flush mount adapter, M10 by 1.25 thread pitch. We have the black grip that they ordered. They ordered a red top clamp color, a red bottom clamp color. So all of this is assembled and they will receive the product like this. In order to install on the car, you just need to thread on the shifter adapter. And then once this is tight, you can go ahead and slide the grip on top. You can make sure the grip is all lined up. It says OffBeat where you want it to say OffBeat. It has the smiley face arranged where you want it to arrange, because of course this can swivel as well. You can go on the back side over here and you can tighten the 2.5mm Allen bolts with the supplied Allen wrench. And just like that, you have the assembled shift knob setup on your car exactly how you want it. You can also order the shifter adapters by themselves, so that way if you have your own specific mountain bike grip that you want to run, you can just buy the adapter and then put your own grip on top. Me personally, on my car, I run a black 9-inch shifter adapter, black grip, and then a purple top clamp and a purple bottom clamp. So the cool thing about this setup is because it's based off of using a grip for your shift knob, it stays cool to touch in the summer, unlike a lot of metal shift knobs where you touch them and it's like freaking burning your hand off. And in the wintertime too, where a normal metal shift knob gets extremely cold, and honest, sometimes when I drove my car during the wintertime, I had to wear a glove just to shift during the morning because it was so cold to touch. But the grip is rubber, so you never get that feeling of it being crazy cold. And on top of that, it makes it really nice to use with just your bare hands. So I used a metal shift knob before, and that one, like during track days, if it would get dusty or my hands would get sweaty, then a lot of times my hand would slip off the shifter. But with the grip on there, I never have to use any gloves, and I still have perfect grip over the shift knob the entire time. Let me just wrap it up by giving you a quick overview. You have a flush mount version for people that just want a smaller shift knob. You also have the 9-inch version for people that want the bigger shift knob. The 9-inch version has 3 different color choices available. Moving on to the grips, you have 4 different color options for the grips. Then moving on to the clamps for the grips, you have 9 color choices for the top clamps, and then 9 color choices for the bottom clamp. So it's a crazy amount of options that you can have, so you can perfectly match your shift knob setup to your car. And of course, it's based off of a grip, so you have the great summer feel, the great winter feel, plus tons of grip with just your raw hands without using a glove. Overall, it's a super sick setup, which is why I created it. So if you're interested in these, you can visit www.offbeatgarage.com. You can get more information on it, just like the different weights of all these setups. And of course, you can see all the colors that are up close and all the different options available, and of course, the pricing for everything. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a good one.